You are now tuned in to the DJ Big B Show.
Hey, yo, what up? Right now we on the DJ Big B Show. It's the one and only Murphy Lee, man. Mr. Wintertime himself. Why? Because I'm cold. St. Louis is on. You know what I'm talking about? St. Lunatics in the building. Let's eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I would like to welcome you all to the 4th episode of the DJ Big B Show. I'm your host, DJ Big B. We have a hip-hop legend in the building, Grammy Award winning, member of the St. Lunatics, Mr. Murphy Lee. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing, brother? Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Like, it's an honor to be talking to you right now, I grew up on your music, all that, man, St. Lunatics, all that, that was my childhood, man, So, it's an honor to be talking with you right now, how's everything going with you?
Oh, that's peace, man. Everything good to me, man. Just, living life, trying to get through.
Right. Yeah, I know it's a lot going on with this whole situation and everything, So, how was it growing up, in St. Louis? And then what inspired you, to become a rapper, you know what I mean?
Great. Growing up in St. Louis is pretty cool, man. Especially my childhood. I've had one of the best childhoods of all time.
Wow.
A lot of kids my age, able to, grow up together. So I think that makes a big difference, in your upbringing. We had all different classes, like 2 or 3 years older than me, 2 or 3 years younger than me. And we all just, lived in the same neighborhood, so we was able to do neighborhood things where we play neighborhood versus neighborhoods and stuff like that. So we grew up under a lot of sports, a lot of recreational sports, all 3 of them, basketball, baseball, football, So that was our life. And in the middle of all that, it was either a dice game or a rap cipher, So, and then eventually you didn't want to keep sitting on the outside of those ciphers. You wanted to get in. So I learned how to rap.
Right. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah. And then, so when you joined the St. Lunatics, you were the youngest member of the group, right?
Yeah, when we started the group, I was a baby. I was in 8th grade.
Wow.
I was like 8th grade, so I was barely 13 years old. So it was kind of hard to even let me in the group. My brother and them was about 3 years, Nelly and them 3-4 years older than me. So it was kind of like, you could be in the group, but you like a feature somewhat right now. Because you can't get in nowhere, you can't go to certain places and all that. So
yes.
But eventually, I was putting in my work where I definitely wasn't even gonna talk about me being a member or not.
Right. Oh, wow. And then how did that feel, just to be like the youngest in the group,
I was cool. I had a role to play, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like the go get 'em, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was the hype, the wild card.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. That's amazing. And then what was your most, memorable show, with the St. Lunatics, you know what I mean?
Probably our first ever show. It was a little talent show, with one of the top groups called Bulletproof Records in St. Louis. They had a release party, and in that release party they had like artists perform before they went up for like $200 contest. So we ended up winning that. That was one of our first joints, first ever writing our first rap, saying our first rap on stage. You know what I'm saying? Not our first rap, but like our first group rap as a group. Let me say that, because we were writing before we became a group. We all had a little raps, a couple raps piece. You know what I'm saying? But this was our first rap we wrote together on a real beat, on a beat that was made for us. You know what I'm saying? It was our first time, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. That's amazing, you know what I'm saying? Well, what we're going to do right now, we're going to take everybody back. We're going to play one of the classic St. Lunatics tracks, and we'll be right back with me and Mr. Murphy Lee on the DJ Big B Show.
It's a Midwest thing, y'all. They ain't got a clue. Why my cutlass blue, and I got them things on that motherfucker too. It's a Midwest thing, y'all. They ain't got a trip. I was swinging dip. What you think we live on a farm? Nigga, be for real. We got Benz, Rovers, and Jags, Hummers, and DeVille's. Got a green S-Class, ain't broke the door sale. Shit ain't been the same since I signed for real. The shit got real when I hit 4 pill. 5 and counting, 36 at the wheel. Did 7 on the slide, 8 worldwide. I be on me 7, I show you 8. Carrots and 1 ring, heavily starched jeans, representing St. Louis. Every time I breathe in the city, I touch down and I bob and weed. Hey. They ain't got a clue. Why my cutlass blue? And I got them things on that motherfucker too. It's a big swing. They ain't got a trip. While we swing and dip, we keep that thing on the motherfucker. I pour my beef on my boots. That's why I be a buzz when I kick. Maybe it's on my lips. It's chaos when I spit. Quarter main, quarter schoolboy. Half lunatic, quarter rubber, quarter dick. Other half in your chick. Keep a quarter of some shit. I'm the pookie of the backyard. All colors and all types like a junkyard. High young boy with high young ways. Cause I connect 3 blunts and be high for 3 days. You can tell by the way I walk, I ain't from around her. Probably couldn't tell cause I ain't walking nowhere. I got a old school colors with a hole in the earth. TVs, wood, grain and stir. I don't care, hell no, I ain't cutting my hair. 10.5 in the Air Force Ones, give me 2 birds. I'm from the Lou and what I do is a Lou thing. 1 rapper, 2 rings and 3 chains.
Country boys that ride V12 horses, saddle up and put spurs on my Air Forces. Back porches made for high gold speed. We got space out here, we can ride it cheap. Ain't gotta worry about nobody approaching us. By the time they catching up, we smoked it up. Yeah, my eyes be red, my lips a little dark. The Lewis more than the Ram cards and little arts. My dirty blood is sparking, love to sparkle. Love on me vocal coats with matching cargo. We racing down sneakers, see how fast our car go. Granny like, like Ricky Ricardo. I know you wanna know why we do what we do. You cats ain't got a clue why the cutlass blue. Brand new 22s on new UPs with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs. Ooh.
They ain't got a clue. Why my cutlass blue? And I got them things on that motherfucker too. It's a big swing. They ain't got a trip. While we swing and dip, we keep that thing on that motherfucker.
I'm sitting on the front porch, right in the hood rhyme, waiting on my connector to deliver that good line. Wish I would find 1 seed in my weed, sticks and shit. If I do, somebody bleed. Pull right in, 8 pounds of Chinaman, 2 stains, hitting some blunts and Heineken. Hiding in the back was the po-pos, kicked in my dodo, man. They put the gun in my ear, you know the Lord don't fear. Nan nigga, nan ho, let's get that bullshit clear. They had me face down in the street. Everybody watching thinking I'ma pull a heat and leave these D-checks with a leak in the street. And that pussy ass nigga that set me up, my peeps gon' give it to this nigga like NYPD. Beat the case, fuck coke, now I'm back on my granny post, hustling.
They ain't got a clue. Why my cutlass blue? And I got them things on that motherfucker too. It's a big swing. They ain't got a trip. While we swing and dip, we keep that thing on that motherfucker hip. It's a big swing.
We're back. You all, we got Mr. Murphy Lee in the building. You know, I say we want to thank him so much for his time and everything. So, Mr. Murphy Lee, we're going to get into the next question with you real quick. You know, your song, Shake Your Tailfeathers, was a Grammy Award winning song for Bad Boys 2. How did that feel just, to get a Grammy off that? You know what I mean?
Oh, it was pretty cool, man. Like working with, some top people,
Sure.
It was the producer's first time ever making a beat, so it was big for him, to be able to put somebody else on out of St. Louis. And it all came in play, It was the last song I was recording for my album.
Right.
Puff came right in time to be like, we need a song for the soundtrack, and it just so happened that my album was coming up next, so it was perfect promotion for me, for everything, so we ended up putting that song on the album. And it was on both albums, but it was on my album, man. But yeah, it worked out.
Oh, wow. So it was on your album and the Bad Boys 2 tracks. Oh, wow. On the
yeah,
album.
that was my record. That was going to be my first single, but it ended up being, we had to wait.
Wow. And I remember seeing, the movie out, I was a kid when I saw the Bad Boys 2 movie. And I remember me just playing that song, back to back to back, one of my favorite songs,
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. So what we gonna do, y'all? We gonna play, Shake Your Tail Feathers by Murphy Lee. Got Nelly and Diddy on the song. We'll be right back. All right.
We do it for fun. We just do it for fun. Dirty ENT. We do it for fun. Bad boy.
Nelly, Diddy, Murphy Lee. This is history, baby.
We do it for fun. Stack them bucks.
Come on now, and the band play it on. I see you, Kudas. Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack. Let's go. Yeah.
Who your name is? Where you from? Turn around. Who you came with? Is that your ass or your mama half reindeer? I can't explain it, but damn, so glad you came here. I'm still a sucker for corn, no, I never changed that. Your body is baby mama, but where your brains at? Still the same cat when I was younger, running with bad boys. But now I'm older, and smaller, running with bad boys. Here come another man, unlike no other man. Candy coated, switching every other lane. Y'all help me, won't you please help me? Eighth girl this week, and it's only Tuesday. I like the cocky, bow-legged ones, like white and Dominicans, Hispanics and Asians. We shaking for Nelly's son, Manolos, Mano-nos. I can't tell everybody, and they just when you do it well. You take it low, girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Just take that ass to the floor. Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low. We can even do it slow. We can even do it slow. Either way you wanna go, either way you wanna go. Just take that ass to the floor. Hop something, move something, shake your tail.
And real girls get down on the floor. Now get that money, honey, act like you know. Mama, I like how you dance, the way you fit in them pants into the flow. Take it low, girl, do it again. You know I love that. Now where them girls at? It's Diddy, Murphy Lee, and Nelly. How you love that? Come on, we got another one, player. From New York to the dirty, how they loving it, play. Baby, you impressive. Let's get to know each other. You the best of the best. And you gotta love it in the dress, is the sexiest. I had to tell her she's a young Janet Jackson, live and living color. Look at mama, you're dead wrong for having them pants on. Caprice cut low, so when you shake it, I see a thong. Our pockets full of dough, shaking feathers to the moon. And it's Bad Boy and Nelly, man, somebody better want him. Yeah.
We can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
just take that ass to the floor.
Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low.
We can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
just take that ass to the floor.
Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather.
Oh no, I heard them bad boys coming. Can't stop now. Gotta continue my running, yeah. Cause we gon' party till the lights come on. And then my song stop, fuck it, cause my mic's still on.
Yo, I'm the big booty type, I like them thick with they mind right. Banging personality, compensate when the time right. I'm not hard, I got women that handle that. They be like, he the man when I'm really a thundercat. Come on, you know the tits connect like Voltron. Collect so much grass, Popo thinking we molons. My cohons don't match that, but it matches her hair wrap and the seats that I got in the lap. I'm just a juvenile, cause I be about G's. Keep the women wheezy, man, they say they have my babies. I'm young like Turk, I like that cash and that money.
I'ma eat my money.
Man, I'm that damn hungry. I'm starving like Marvin, girl. I got 16 bars of fire, is what I'm starving. Plus my rats come in packs like Sammy and Dean Martin. And I got so many keys, you think I'm valet parking. Get it low,
Girl, go and take it low.
we can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
just take that ass to the floor.
Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low.
We can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
just take that ass to the floor.
Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather.
Oh no, I heard them bad boys coming. Can't stop now. Gotta continue my running, yeah. Cause we gon' party till the lights come on. And then my song stop, fuck it, cause my mic's still on, man.
Bad Boy, Dirty Entertainment collaboration. Bad Boys 2 soundtrack. We see you. Girl, go and take it low.
We can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
take that ass to the floor.
Hop something, move something, shake your tail feather. Girl, go and take it low.
We can even do it slow.
We can even do it slow.
Either way you wanna go,
Either way you wanna go.
take that ass to the floor.
You are now tuned in to the DJ Big B Show.
All right, y'all, we're back. We just played, Shake Your Tail Feathers, Murphy Lee song off of the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack and also off of his album as well. And then he was just telling us about how, how it felt to get a Grammy. That's really amazing, sir. You know what I'm saying? So what, I'm gonna ask you, we're gonna go back to, your most, what was your most memorable, show as a solo artist? You know what I'm saying?
Man, my most memorable show as a solo artist.
Yeah.
It actually wasn't when I first became a solo artist. It actually was when I was in the midst of getting off my label because I was in a crazy situation. It took me like 4 years to get off of it. And when I got off, I was starting my new campaign. It was like Murph or Die. You know what I'm saying? I was just rolling. And I did a show. I opened up for, I think it was a show with Lil Wayne.
Oh, wow.
It was me and Lil Wayne. And it was just the beginning of something. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and it just was a different feeling. I had a couple songs that was really popping in St. Louis, and at that time it just was a different feeling coming out there by myself like that. The group was there with me, backing me up, and it was one of them days. It was a St. Louis show though. Me and Lil Wayne.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, that sounds like a really, really great show.
We sold out the Coliseum, the SLU basketball Coliseum. So
oh, wow. And what city was that in?
St. Louis.
St. Louis, okay, at home. Gotcha. Okay. That's really cool. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, next question. Okay, so how did you keep yourself busy, throughout the whole quarantine situation? You know what I'm saying?
I got kids, so that wasn't hard to stay busy. At all. So
yeah.
Definitely that. But it was a good time to start plotting and planning and coming up with great ideas. So when we do come out of it, we be ready to execute. So it was a great time for me. Sad situation, we lost plenty of people, and that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
But
really is.
I learned a lot of lessons through them times, man. Through these times, rather, because we still in this thing.
That's right.
But, we got to go with the flow in life, man. It is what it is. So if they tell us to go left, let's go left. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right as long as we're together.
Right. Yeah, that's so true. And I remember, a few years back as well, we'll speak about music. I remember you sent me a track called Overdose. It was really fire. I enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play that right now, and then we'll be right back.
You ain't know I got the coldest flow, I'm like four below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. You ain't know I got the coldest flow, I'm like four below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. I spent a lot of money on my bad habits. I ain't messing with no more wretches. I ain't messing with no more wretches. I done smoked so much quiche that I only mess with quiche. I ain't rolling no more damn reefer. I ain't rolling no more damn reefer. But I will hit that little round thing in the VIP with a quarter piece of this DIC or the whole thing if you mess with me. What you want with me? IANWAUD, that's a hotel in my SUV. Mama say she want it all, hope that she don't OD. You ain't know I got the coldest flow, I'm like four below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. You ain't know I got the coldest flow, I'm like four below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. Might overdose, might overdose, might overdose. I ain't messing with no more wretches. Messing with no more wretches. Messing with no more. Messing with no more wretches. 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 Messing with no more. Ass so big, ass so big, ass so big. much Keisha that I only mess with Keisha. I ain't rolling no more damn reefer. I ain't rolling no more damn reefer. But I will hit that little thick thing on the dance floor. Ass so big, her pants fold. Urkel come around, she get low. Just like Laura Winslow. One thing about it, you ain't even know. That's just how her friends roll. Keep them in line like an in-store. Overdose. You ain't know I got the cold flow. I'm like go below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. You ain't know I got the cold flow, I'm like go below. Been right there showing all love, but don't know me though. When it come to dough, I wanna take it all, I might overdose. Might overdose, might overdose, might overdose. I ain't messing with no more wretches. Messing with no more wretches. Messing with no more. Messing with no more wretches. 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 Messing with no more. Ass so big, ass so big, ass so big, ass so big.
You are now tuned in to the DJ Big B Show.
All right, y'all, we're back. We got Mr. Murphy Lee in the building. We were just talking about how he kept himself, busy throughout the quarantine situation, with this whole, corona situation. It's, it's really crazy going on out there. Everybody stays safe and everything, but, he just told us how, he kept himself busy, staying close with family and everything. And then we just played this track, Overdose, as well, really fire track that he sent me, a few years ago. So, Mr. Murphy Lee, can you tell us, some of, about your, new music you have coming soon or anything,
Okay, first of all, I do Murph Mondays, so I drop a new song every Monday, put a new song up.
Wow.
I'm on week 40. I started when quarantine kicked in.
Wow.
So we 40 weeks starting this Monday. This Monday was special because I dropped a song that's with me and my daughter. It's a cold track. It's called Battle of Egos. Make sure y'all check it out. Y'all can go on my page, you know what I'm saying? And it's also on my YouTube.
Oh, every Monday. Okay. What we gonna do, we gonna play that song right now. We'll be right back, all right? New track from Murphy Lee right here on the DJ Big B Show. We'll be right back.
I done gathered enough information to make my third eye. Yeah. I done gathered enough information to make my third eye red like it's sleepy. Holla if you hear me, laws can't beat me. Separate the job from the weekend, like the one we see on the weekend. I'm only here to change lives. Start saying we instead of always saying I. You witnessing God in the flesh. If it's a he, then he lives through me. SS. Yes. Speak through my C's. Definitely never by self family. Word to my grandma and her grandma. They all stood tall, that's why Dirk gotta stand up. Comedy, born in this funny land. Women so important, but it's all about the man. You the man, you the man, huh? Preacher got the answer. Ask your favorite doctor what they profit off of cancer.
Dark night of the soul, battling ego. Somebody going down tonight. Time to surrender all the old. Cover your golden light. Open your eyes. Don't get hypnotized. Keep fighting the truth. You will lose your mind.
It's more to it, they tell me it's more to it. The more you show them right, the more they don't wanna do it. I'm talking, no worries at all, we stay above that. See a lot of hate, but where the love at? You getting on my nerves, you bothering my chakras. My brain is just too full of all these ways to prosper. Doctor, lawyer, criminal, subliminal. You don't know the truth, so keep that talking at a minimum. Cause we need leaders, and y'all just some soda pops. Get it? You understand? And I feel sorry for the 80s, baby. That's me. They had us all on that Ronald Reagan. Word. Now we tryna find our way up out of here. Like every new year, this is our year. Keep that stress to the side, put that bread in the oven, watch that mother sucker ride.
The enemy ain't fighting you, at war with yourself. Slow down, listen, your tongue will make you deaf. Bouncing around on imagination, illusions create mental masturbation. Producing on your own, this a co-creation. Plant the seed and let it grow, what a transformation. Like a butterfly, go with the flow, surrender the ego and take back your throne. Night of the soul, battling ego. Somebody going down tonight. Time to surrender all the old. Cover your golden light. Open your eye. Don't get hypnotized. Keep fighting the truth. You will lose your mind. Follow shadows to the dead in the woods. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Kiss me on the cheek, then I fell asleep. Woke up in the garden, laying next to the beast. Told me I was safe. Every time we touch, roses bled away. All my energy took away from me. Ego never stays. Got my power back and locked them out the golden gate. Dark night of the soul, battling ego. Somebody going down tonight. Time to surrender all the old. Cover your golden light. Open your eye, don't get hypnotized. Keep fighting the truth, you will lose your mind.
You are now tuned in to the DJ Big B Show.
All right, y'all. So we just played the new track from Murphy Lee that he was talking about. You know, make sure y'all go check out his Murph Mondays. Like he said, he started out throughout the cold quarantine situation. And, you know, he has a lot of new music, you know, on the way. He's got a lot of music coming. And, you know, y'all make sure y'all, you know, stay in tune and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, one last question for you, Mr. Murphy Lee, you know, before we get out of here. You know, what are some of the encouraging words that you would give to the up and coming artists, you know, who want to try to go down the same path as you? You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no one way to get it, so it's not really a route you can tell people to take for real. But at the same time, be consistent. If you really want it, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, just don't stop. Most likely, the only thing that can stop you is you quitting. You know what I'm saying? So just keep going. We some talented folks, so if you got it, if you got what it takes, man, it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be consistent, and you got to put hella effort into it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we just want it to happen for us, and we depend on others, and we use others to blame. But in the real run, it's all about your effort. What you put in is what you're going to get out.
Right. Wow, well, y'all heard that. Y'all heard those encouraging words from Mr. Murphy Lee. You know, he's a legend in the game. Y'all make sure y'all take in what he said. Y'all listen, you know, take it in, and y'all use it. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Murphy Lee, I'm definitely going to take in those encouraging words, you know, that you told, you know, everybody. I'm going to take them in, and I'm going to use it as well. You know what I'm saying? And you all, you just want to say, Mr. Murphy Lee, what you want to say? Thank you so much, you know, for your time. You know, it's an honor to be speaking with you. Like I said, I grew up on your music. And then before we get out of here, we're going to play one more classic, you know, Murphy Lee song. And then this will be the 4th episode of the DJ Big B Show with the legendary Murphy Lee. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good one, man.
You are now tuned in to the DJ Big B Show.
Yo, you never met a nigga like me. Have you ever seen a little dude who be doing what I do, nigga? Yeah. Let's get at it, dog. Come on. Now what goes up must come down, but we ain't coming down. It be them same old clowns giving you pound, pretending they proud, but when you leave town, they go around running their mouth. They something like a hater, man, talking bad about the players. If I'm not gonna see you later, man, you can't be frontin' until you confronted on. If you don't like what's going on, go on to another song. Cause I keep a hater guilty. My cars and my money are alike, man, both of them filthy. From skimpy and empty to fuel on full. See, I be high when my car go bulls. Obey no rules to school you fools. Schoolboy Earl with young dude news. St. Louis like Blues D. Miles and Larry Hughes. And a young dude done paid young dude. But yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip. Yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip. Come out tomorrow, and I will never. Got my first car when I turned 16. Only drove it home out of town limousines. Plus we was broke with a deal, but nobody could tell. So we did what we had to do for country grammar to sell. I steal my own melodies. Plus I like my booties and my boobs like a capital letter B. That's how it is, how it better be. I preferably rather have 2 or 3 girls in the bed with me. Close your ears, ma, you ain't heard nothing. I always pay my letter brother hold something. I'm basically coming from nothing to something. When I say nothing, meaning pocket full of lint and buttons. We all we got. Used to be creative on Halloween. Stop a hotter team, went from nada to a lot of things. So yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip. Yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip. People always saying, man, it must be nice. No high, no nothing, not a simple house life. Understand the money's good, but I'm still from the hood. So don't be asking for no inch and be expecting a foot. Unless you want a foot. I know a few crooks that can place you where you need to be put. And it might not cost me, player. Got a Benz pepper interior, paint salty, player. And we all push it, but me, I push it real good. Brains blown out, chromed out, real wood. Catch me on your local dirty, or in the studio doing vocals dirty. I'm the same dude that came through with my crew. Let the girls do me while you do you. And all I need is JDB to be banging. I'ma come up with these verses that I'm usually slanging. I'll be ripping, man. What that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip it. Yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip it. Yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip it. Yo, what that hook gon' be? See, I don't need no fucking hook on this beat. All I need is the track in the background. My headphones loud, keep the blunt going around, and I'ma rip it. It gon' be today. Let's see. The yellow Benz or the red Navy. Any, mini, mighty, mo. That's the way I pick when I'm ready to roll. Murph Dirk got dilemmas with his vehicle. Yeah, that's the way it go when you got money to blow. Whoa, well then say no more. Just think, I was on my way to the store. I got scratched, but I don't got nails. Got my own truck, but I wanna drive trails. Plus I want a house in ATL, and that depends on my sales. And I'm trying to get a meal before my album hit the shelves. And I ain't talking about no signing bonus. Chicks went platinum to remind you, homie. I'm not a restroom, so ain't no need to start. I don't run, I walk down so I can give it to them all. Say, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some pimp in it. Big booty, I'm recommending. And I ain't been in this spot for a minute. Say, hold up, wait a minute, she wanna get dirty with it. Baby girl wanna handle her business. Guess we'll be back when we finish. I don't wanna leave by myself.
Boy, you ain't gotta leave by yourself.
I call them back from an earlier beat. 4 in the morning, they be like,
No, I ain't saying.
convenient. Stay on top of convenience stores. Keep pictures of me in a Victoria's Secret drawers. Keep something hot on tour. Kid and Kyjuan make sure they know before what is really in store. I adore the ones that call me Tory. True story, I created hood rats, so these new mics bore me. See, I know to settle for 7's face, I can't wait. Dimes be one time and dimes be one day. So now I got 11s and 12s with at least 13 or 14 reasons why they fine as hell. I hit them up like Blue Contrail. I remember when you smashed the bell. I'm just
Make sure you log on to djbigb.com.